this episode of Hubris Syndrome, E3 is not over. Nor are the dreams. Yeah, I just said nor. So E3 just finished, but it is not over. And we can continue to dream, for there are big games on the horizon. So for today's episode, I just want to walk through a couple of these games because I got a couple of crazy pipe dreams with each of these. So let's get right into it. First game I want to talk about is SpiderMan. Look out! Can't not say SpiderMan like that every time because it's just so good. This game is ridiculous. I am eagerly anticipating the 10 out of 10 Easy Ally score from Brandon Jones. This game is out of control, but got some wishes, you know? We've seen Avengers Tower, we've seen Doctor Strange's house and the Wakandan embassy. We've seen all these Avengers tie-ins. So my brain was going to Hugh Jackman, of course, like it does with anything Marvel related. You gotta think of the Jackman. Wolverine, will he show up? I got something better. I don't really need Wolverine because this is Spider-Man's game, but you know what I want? When you finish the game, you unlock the Iron Spider suit to traverse the city in new and interesting ways, and it would just be awesome to fly around as Spider-Man. Let's make it happen. This next one, very close to my heart. Resident Evil 2 finally got unveiled. We finally saw it, and it is glorious. Perfection. They have handled this remake already so passionately, you know. This is not just some corporate decision to remake this game. Every interview, every video, just seeing the trailer, playing the game, everything just screams passion for this remake. And, you know, with coming off Resident Evil 7 and just everything they did and kind of the nods and the tie-ins to the series overall, just warms my heart. Now, the only thing I want to see from Resident Evil 2 Remake, okay, I respect the new camera angles. I don't mind it. I played hands-on at E3, 10 out of 10, perfection as is. But Resident Evil 2 has a long history of secrets and unlockables, rankings, you know, tofu, hunk, all that good stuff. First of all, sidetracked here, we're syndroming out live. Damiani, this one's for you, Akuma. Let's make Akuma happen in Resident Evil 2 Remake, unlockable. Yeah.
The Iron Spider suit is a pre-order exclusive.
I don't know if you just heard that, allies. Kyle Bossman, 10 seconds ago. Kyle Bossman 10 seconds ago just said that the Iron Spider suit in Spider-Man is actually in the game as a pre-order incentive. I was unaware of this. And now I'm disgusted that they just took my dream and held it hostage behind some pre-order backdoor shady deal shenanigans. Spider-Man's still a 10 out of 10, but come on. I need to catch my breath here. All right, we're back on track. Next up, this game wasn't at E3, but it's always there. It's always around. It's always lingering in the shadows. World of Warcraft. Battle for Azeroth. You may be thinking in your head right now, Hero, what the hell are you bringing up World of Warcraft for? Because every time an expansion comes out in World of Warcraft, whether you play it or not, it's an event. You gotta respect it. You know, this game has been going on for the better half of a decade. I wasn't even old enough to drive a car when this game came out. That's how old it is. Still going strong. The next expansion is called Battle for Azeroth, and it's bringing back Horde versus Alliance. For the Horde! Just thought I'd throw that out there. Anytime Horde versus Alliance gets brought up, I get emotional. I get the bloodlust. I get that Orc Gul'dan bloodlust. So here's my dream for Battle of Azeroth. Blizzard loves and respects their fans. World of Warcraft, good vibes all around. Put it back in the fans' hands. Put the future of this franchise in our hands. Because we're the only ones playing it. This is a 14-year-old game. You know, whether you like it or not, Blizzard, you're probably not going to get a lot of brand new subscribers to World of Warcraft that haven't played it previously. Sure, you're always going to bring in some new people with each expansion, but, you know, I'd like to see the numbers on that because it's probably not that many. So the fans are returning to play. Who better than to decide the fate, to decide the future of Azeroth than us? You have one big, massive event showdown. You hype it up. You say from this point to this point, Horde versus Alliance, Arena, Battleground, World PvP, the most wins decides the future. Horde versus Alliance. Last and certainly not least, Super Smash Bros. Is just one big bottle of dreams. Tim Geddes, I know you're so happy right now. Super Smash Bros. Feels good, feel good moment. Getting all those characters back in there, getting all those stages, good times all around. But there's one mysterious absence that you're all talking about. See it all over Twitter, the internet. Waluigi. Where are you, Waluigi? I know where you are. You are hiding behind the credits. Credits are gonna roll, and you just hear, curtain gets pulled back. Waluigi, the puppet master, has been pulling the strings the entire time. He is the true final boss, JRPG style, true ending, 100% the game. Waluigi. I know he's there. I know he's there, Nintendo. You're not hiding him. I see him. That's it for the episode. A lot of good games coming out. E3 is just winding down. How do you feel about it? Did you love it? Did you not love it? Did you love it a little bit? Because I know you loved it. It was a great E3. We're all kind of, you know, riding that post-week E3 cool-down phase. Next week, I'm going to get some allies in here. We're going to talk about E3 retrospective, like 1 or 2 weeks later. How do we feel after the dust has settled, the dust has cleared? I'm at Michael P. Huber. You can follow me on Twitter there. Support us on Patreon. We are easy allies. We'll see you then. I like pointing at you. I see you, allies. Love and respect.